Hey, this is my review of the Randall RG100. Playing through a Marshall JC100 cab. Running a Boss SD1 through it for just a little bit of gain boost because this amp doesn't have quite enough gain to to suit like heavy metal. So I put a little bit more in just give it a nice extra little bit of chunk. But it also takes out a little bit of the bass, so I'd recommend an EQ pedal with it, or to mod it if you feel like doing that. And playing my Ibanez RG through it with a Duncan distortion in the bridge. This amp is a metal machine. It can do it very well, all kinds of metal. I say drop D is probably sounds the best in standard. Also drop C. If you go drop B or lower than that, it starts to really fizzle up and not sound that good. I'm going to give you 3 different guitar samples. This Ibanez, a mahogany Gibson over there, and a Telecaster, just to give you the types of sounds you can get out of this. There's not very much, but pretty decent, clean sounds. Not that good in breaking up blues, kind of dirt, but it gets excellent high gain for a solid state amplifier. So here we go. I'm about to play for 30 seconds, and then I'll switch over to the Gibson, and then I'll switch over to the Tele, and you can take it from there. Hope you find this review useful. Forgot to mention that everything on this amp is set at 5 for the EQ. I have a little bit of reverb, but it's not turned on right now. I'll show you with the leads. This amp actually has 2 channels, and without the foot switch, you are pretty much forced to use 2 of them. And that actually is kind of good because you can use both gains from different channels, and each channel sounds different. So you use both of them at the same time, you can actually get a nice growl out of it, which is what I'm doing right now. Both gains are on 10 for each channel, and the second channel's volume is a slight bit lower than the first, and this is what it sounds like. Great picking response. This amp does really well with fast picking and chunking. Like, it really is. And you'll see it does even better with a solid mahogany Gibson. And I'll switch over to that right now, and I'll give you a sample of that. Okay, so this is the sound with the Gibson Explorer. This guitar goes really well with this amp because it really just makes this amp shine because of the solid mahogany body. If you're going to get an RG100, I'd say get it either a Les Paul, an Explorer, something solid mahogany, Gibson, Epiphone. It all sounds good through here. This is in drop C. I'll give you the basics of it. I'll show you a little bit of lead work. I'm not a lead player, so please don't criticize my lead playing. I'm not the best. I'm not even that great of a rhythm player. Just here to show you the sound of the amp. And that's pretty much the rhythm sound you're going to get out of this. It's a nice growl out of it. So I'll reposition myself over here and show you the lead sounds you can get out of this thing. It does not have a lot of sustain, unless you have a guitar like this, so which is why I really recommend doing it, because my Ibanez does not sound as good through it in that respect. That does not have a lot of sustain. It does not ring out for nearly long enough. So a little bit of reverb, really. This amp has some pretty good built-in reverb, so I'll show you how that works as well. is very, very pedal friendly, especially with wah. I got a chorus, an envelope filter, and a wah hooked up to this, and that's pretty much all I need for this. It sounds great. I mean, that's with that, and I'll show you chorus. Chorus actually sounds better for the clean, so I'll save that for the telly. If I can get the wah to work. So there we go with that. I'll switch over to the telly and I'll get you back in a sec. Basically, to get the good sound of the telly, especially with the single coil, this can be used as a humbucker, but I have it coil split. There's the humbucker. There's single coil. So to get the sound out of this, a good clean sound with this is definitely put the both gains at around 2 and master volumes wherever you want. They really don't break up because it's solid state. The speakers just tend to crack when you turn them up. So with a little bit of chorus and some reverb, this thing really sounds great for cleans, especially with a guitar like this. Really sounds great for stuff like that. I mean, for blues as well, you know. And without reverb and chorus, sounds pretty good too. Sounds pretty good. So with that, you know, give it a. I would recommend using the actual distortion from the amp to get a nice gain sound of this, nice break up hard rock sound. Just get an SD1 and turn that on, and the stock settings would be perfect. Everything in the middle, and that's what I have it at right now. It cuts out some of the bass, but it's a really nice kind of growl to it. So. Stuff like that, it really sounds great. I mean, unless your main style is something more along the lines of that, like a hard rock blues type style, I recommend getting a tube amp. But if you're going for an all-out metal style like myself, which is what I generally play, I definitely recommend it for the price. $250, you can't beat that. Pretty nice cab it's playing through, but you know, you can find a good JCM100 cab laying around for $300-400, pick it up. Yeah, that's it. Hope you found this review useful, and I highly recommend this amp to anybody else. I'm getting a PVVTM 60 this weekend, and I will be doing a review for that as well, so I'll update you.